you ever watch HGTV?
Oh, I love HGTV. There was a show some time ago called Trading Spaces. That was my favorite one. I used to love and marvel at how people would actually give up their places and hand it over to their neighbors, and then some random designer person and surprise them at the end of 2 days or 3 days, however long it took to, transform the space. And although I enjoyed watching the people be really happy and glad about how their spaces were transformed, from something pretty ho-hum to pretty beautiful, I used to really laugh at the ones where they would just be really odd and kind of crazy and creepy looking. Those were kind of fun to watch.
I think I remember one episode where the designer had painted everything like pink and then accented that with like zebra.
Oh my gosh.
I think
I remember that episode, and I just felt so bad for the homeowner.
Well,
they were just
cried.
like, they were crying. No, I think they tried to like choke the person, didn't they?
No, I think they cried.
You go, okay.
I
would cry. All right.
So I'm Marla Wong, and this is Debbie Wong, and we are the Wong Real Estate Group. And welcome to Real Times in Real Estate. So today we're going to talk about, we have 5 tips for sellers to make their house more, what would you say, appealing, neutralized?
I really think that these are probably the 5 that I could think of, that you could think of, the 5 best low-cost home improvements to make before listing your home for sale.
Okay, so what are the 5, Debbie?
Well, I think, take a look at how your home looks from the outside, from the street. Do a drive-by in your own house. And first impressions are really important. First impressions are often lasting. So, if you've got a brown lawn or if you've got a bunch of dead plants in the front, time to call your landscaper and have them do a little spruce up, a little clean up. So how it looks from the street, I think, is really 75%. There's a lot of things that photographers can do these days, like add blue sky and put in a little bit of green coloring on brown lawns. But
can you add like another story?
No, that's a different thing.
Okay.
So you don't want to dupe people into thinking they're buying something that's not there. But how it looks from the street, I think, is really crucial. So take a look at it with your agent. Walk on the outside. How does it look? How does it photograph? What I like to do is I like to bring my iPad or my phone and just take a picture and say, hey, look, see, this is how your property is going to present online. It's going to be seen by millions. So it should look good.
It's really clever. I like that.
Yeah, and and again, you don't have to spend a lot of money. I mean, you don't necessarily have to put a new lawn in or take out trees or anything like that, but certainly having it look attractive I think is helpful. And one of the best ways to showcase what's inside, right? It's sort of like a preview. So if it looks really good on the outside, then people are naturally going to think or desire to go on the inside.
Like dating.
Is it like dating? I don't know. I've been dating
I don't know.
all the time. I didn't know. Okay. Well,
I just like analogies, okay?
all right. We'll leave it at that. So the next tip I have for you is that I think paint is another really low-cost thing that you can do. Obviously, if the paint is peeling or cracked, or if it needs outdoor painting, think about that. Does the outside need to be refreshed? And then take a look at the inside. Does the inside need to be refreshed? Sometimes we see homes where there's a lot of personalization going on, like the exterior is hot Pepto-Bismol pink. And it might not look that good when you're driving by, but maybe photographs will, who knows? But certainly, if the house is, kind of run down looking, I guess would be a nice way to put it. Think about painting. Painting is pretty low cost. And then, of course, on the inside, the wall should be clean. I mean, I've seen people or met with people that say, yeah, we just painted like last year. And then when I get there, I mean, there's handprints and wall scuffs and, the dog ate part of the baseboard or the banister. So a lot of interesting things that I see, but certainly having the inside should be very clean. And there's this wonderful product that I just started using. It's the white sponges. What are those called?
Like the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser.
Yeah. Those are magical. I mean, you can erase handprints, wall scuffs, pencil and crayon. Yeah, it doesn't take out the what is it called? The markers that are like
like Sharpies? No.
Yeah, no, it doesn't do that.
Yeah, you just have to repaint.
Yeah.
In my experience, I'm 2-year-old, so.
So yeah, touch-up paint and then cleaning the walls I think is a really great idea. And then thirdly, I think people need to think about lighting. So take a look at your ceiling fixtures. Are they broken? Do they look out of style or out of fashion? Those could be easily replaced, fairly low cost. I mean, almost everyone kind of lives near a Home Depot, and it's not that difficult to change out a light fixture. Certainly a handyman could do it if you couldn't do it yourself. But take a look at the lighting. I think lighting is important. And also having light bulbs that all work. I went to a property recently with a customer and we were doing a walkthrough and we were trying to see the property, but none of the light bulbs they were all burned out. And so we were just kind of giggling, going, oh my gosh, you can't really see what the attributes are. So taking a walk through, making sure all the lights work. Sometimes you flip the switch and even if the light bulb has been changed, it still doesn't work. So lights should work, light bulbs should be fresh. And the other thing too that I kind of noticed, but maybe I only noticed it because I'm maybe a little ADD, is that they should be kind of like the same color tone.
Oh yeah, totally.
Right?
I noticed that.
Have you noticed that? Because
one's blue, one's a soft white.
Blue.
Yeah, like those
blue
bright blue ones.
Oh,
yeah,
right. Okay, the fluorescent ones. Yeah.
Or like those LED like squiggly bulbs where they're like so bright.
You mean they're like curly or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, some of them have green tones or the blue tone, as you were saying, or yellow tone. So I think they should all be similar or maybe changed out. I recently went to a property where they had ceiling lights and it was very yellowish, so it made the kitchen look really yellow and it wasn't very attractive. So by just changing the tone of the light bulbs themselves helped make the kitchen look cleaner and brighter. And it was only a few dollars. So I thought that was a really great tip. And I had another one here. Let me just take a quick look. A kitchen facelift. And
so spray Botox everywhere.
No, not exactly. But a kitchen facelift, well, everybody's got a different budget and sometimes we do need to work with the budget of the customer, right? Could be just a simple cleanup, a really deep clean, a really big clean food can help with that. It could be that maybe countertops need to be changed out, or the cabinets themselves are in poor condition. Flooring we'll talk about that one in a second, but a kitchen facelift can go a long way, and it can cost anywhere from $20,000 on average is what I've been seeing of late to $50,000. But certainly, if you look at statistics, and everybody can use Google now to find these statistics, but most of the sites that you visit will recommend that a kitchen facelift or makeover is probably the best thing that you can do in preparation for a sale. Now, if you don't have a big budget like that, then a really great agent who maybe has a little bit of staging experience, or maybe might bring their stager with them, can help with that too. I recently helped a family at a trust sale where they wanted to sell the property in its original condition. So the kitchen had like turquoise appliances. I've never seen that before, but I guess that was really popular. Yeah, it was really retro, so it was really popular, I guess late 50s, early 60s. So what we did is we staged it like the Jetson house.
Oh.
So it was really fun. We painted everything white, and then we had all these pops of colors, and it did sell very quickly. So a really great agent will be able to work with their seller on that. And then another tip I have is the floors. Look at the floors. Are they in good shape? Are they clean? Is the carpet in good shape? Is it clean? Is it a color that is neutral enough? If the color is fuchsia, you might need to change the carpet. Unless your stager can figure out a way to make that work. But yeah, look at the flooring. Recently had one where, this is a really funny story. They had hardwood floors, or it was a hardwood floor installed over a flat slab floor. And so the way that you install that, I guess, is with glue, but the glue crackled or crumbled. So when you walked on the floor, it was like walking on cornflakes. No, it was so, I couldn't believe it. I'd never seen or heard anything like that. I was trying to pick up the sound with my phone because the sellers live out of state. I said, I think you might have to change your floor because it's kind of crunchy. So, but that was interesting. But we recently just finished, and it's going to be really beautiful. Something we'll be bringing to the market soon.
Okay. So it sounds like if you really were on a tight budget, the most bang for your buck would be making sure that the property is spotlessly clean, and then that the front is appealing, that the outside is appealing.
Yeah. Oh, and last but not least, another really inexpensive way to prep your home for the market is to make sure it smells good. Yeah, it's got to smell good. So, and you have to kind of be thoughtful and diplomatic in some respects. So for example, if you have a seller that maybe fried a lot of food at the home, having it deep clean, sometimes there might be remnants of the odor still left, then pick a corresponding odor or smell. So we had one customer that I was trying to figure out what would be the best complementary smell. So what I did is I purchased vanilla plugins, and it was a complementary smell. So it was actually okay.
You need every showing if you went hungry.
Yeah, I guess so, right? It smelled like, there's somebody's baking in the home. Another way to, if not eliminate, but at least work with what you have, is to get a ceramic bowl, put some vanilla in it and a little water, and then bake it in the oven. Yeah, then the whole house will smell like vanilla. And that's a really simple, inexpensive way to have a really inviting smell.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah, kind of creepy and different, but it works.
Well, those were 5 easy tips on how to make your home more appealing to sell. And if you want more videos like this or more information, or you have any questions, please message us. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. And thank you so much for joining us. It's a great day in real estate. Bye-bye.